Happy Children's Day to all our children out there. We love you and we care so much for you. I have a message for the parents today, and I hope they will understand this message. Yesterday morning, while dropping my kids in school, I overheard in Wazobia FM, they were talking about a certain girl, 6 years old. Her name is Angel. They say the mother is a working class, the father works as well. So Angel is left with no one to take her to school. So they hired an Okada, that's a bike man, to always pick Angel up from her house and take her to school and bring her back home. So this is something most of us parents do. Some is even keke, some is all this mini shuttle bus. So any means of transportation, some even pay people to pick up their kids. I don't have a problem with it, but we're living in a generation where some adults cannot look after kids anymore. We're living in a generation where some of these adults have sold their bitter souls to the devil. We're living in a generation whereby you can no longer trust anyone with your child. 9 months labor, 9 months is not 9 days. This is a period whereby some women do not make it alive. Some cannot even carry that child till 9 months. Some goes into the theater and come out empty-handed. Some don't even come out at all. And you're joking with your own 9 months. Boy is painful. Oh. I don't know how you do yours, but I have never seen myself in any pain that is more than labor. I have had an accident before. I have never experienced pain that is more than labor pain. Even if it is 1 minute, that sharp pain is a pain that as in is a memorable pain, a pain that remains forever in your memory. The only thing that makes you happy and you try as human being to forget the pain is when you look back and see your child. You say, no, it's worth the pain. In a situation whereby the father and the mother is working and you have to give your child to a total stranger, even some parents, some fathers, you cannot even trust them with their own children. Recently, I heard a story of a man that defiled his daughter, 9 years old daughter, and 4 months old son. So to tell you that even our boys, they are not safe. Oh. They are not safe. A lot of these boys, if they can open up their mouth and tell you things that their nannies do to them, tell you things that their so-called aunties, godmothers do to them, you will shed tears. Just last week here, a man was taking his son to school and he had, I don't know what he had with the police, and they shot into the vehicle and the child he wasted the life of his child. I saw people arguing. Me personally, I'm blaming the man. One, I blame the both parties, but 60% of the blame goes to the man. What are you running away from? Are you a kidnapper? Did you adopt anybody? Are you into any shady business that you're running away from? I know that sometimes meeting police is not even better. I know that sometimes stopping for them is bad and risky. But in the daytime, it's even at night, I will say, okay, oh, run for your dear life, oh, because something may happen. But in the daytime, whereby I know that whatever I do with them, people are watching, people are around. Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop? How will this memory live with you forever in your life? You will remember that it's because I was running away from the police. That's why I lost my son. May it never be our portion, no. But you have to be careful. In the cost of seeking for what you use to make life better for your children and lose those same children, you are seeking for things to be able to provide for their needs. You're seeking for fun, money, to give them good life. And you end up having that money without that child. How will you feel? It is a terrible decision most of you are making. When I was in school back then in Anambra State, I remember a particular day in Onitsha. A keke man ran away with 4 siblings, 4. And he has been the one taking these children to school, picking them up for more than a year plus. All of a sudden, this man took these 4 siblings and sold them. When they arrested him, he traced him down and arrested him. Do you know that out of the, as in the children, is only one they were able to find? The rest have been sold to different people and they couldn't communicate or trace them. What am I saying? In a situation whereby the mother must work for people, because it's only when you're working for people that you have time. When you're working for yourself, you can wake up tomorrow and say, I'm not going to work. Paying for school bus for my children and taking them to school bus is even cheaper. But I devote my time, even when I'm sick, to take them to school myself and pick them back. Even if I don't, I know some of you say it's because I have a car. Even if I don't have a car, I will never, to tell you the truth, I will personally take them, climb that same bike and take them to school. Yes, I may be in place of privilege today, because that's what most of you will judge me with. Imagine a child of, the mother could not even notice. Why can't you make your children your friend? The mother could not even notice this child have been defiled. This 6-year-old Angel they were talking about on Wazobia FM have been defiled for months. It was even the teacher in school that noticed it. The teacher noticed it. The teacher was the one that caught the attention of the mother. Even when you get back home, you cannot still put your eyes down. Where is the father in this whole thing? The father to have a role to play. No matter what you do for a living, no matter how small, I believe whatever you earn, your expenditure should be within it. It is high time fathers start taking up the responsibility of taking care of their family the way it should be. But because of the society today that is mounting pressure on women, a lot of women want to be like others. I don't want to be called a housewife. I don't want to be called lazy. I don't want to be called this, that. Have you forgotten we're in a technology world? There are jobs you can do from home that you will even earn 2 times or 3 times what someone that works 9 to 5 cannot even make in a month. Why can't you start petty trading close to your house? Okay, why can't you put that child close to your office? There is school there. Why going to office? Drop your child, go to the school, go to your office. After office, pick up your child. Why can't you do that? I am not here to apportion blame to anybody. And as of the issue of the police and the man that the police was chasing, the penalty for traffic offenders now is shooting into vehicles. Nigerian police. Shooting into a vehicle you know that have occupants, that have other people. Is it now the penalty that they have to pay for traffic offenders? That's very, very unprofessional. Training up a child, all hands must be on decks. Your neighbor's children are your children. Any other child you see out there are your children. You are trying to cross a road and you see a little child trying to cross it. You can stop and cross that child. You don't know the situation you see yourself tomorrow. We are not praying to go back. We're praying to move forward. We're praying for progress. But you don't know where you will see yourself tomorrow. And you may be in a situation whereby your own children will need such help. Help will always come for them. If you have been the type that helps other people's children, please, as a parent, your primary assignment, as you have decided to be a parent, because nobody forced you, your primary assignment is to take care of that child, protect that child, provide for that child, nurture him or her. Protect your children with everything you got. Protect your children with everything, all your strength, with your life. Protecting them, that I mean, is physical protection, mental protection, spiritual protection. Pray for your children. Pray for them. The work out there is bad. Imagine in a country whereby you are told not to address your child as he or she. That is left for the child when he grows up. He will decide whether he wants to be a he or she. Why I'm fully aware. I have a son. Protect your children. Protect them. Pray for them. Nurture them. Love them. You came from a dysfunctional family that did not grow with love. No sibling love. Your mother had a favorite child. Your father had a favorite child. That there were those that they pampered, those that went to private school, and those that were going to government school, public school in the same family. There were those that were giving 2 meats and those that were giving none. Please don't take that to your family. Let that pattern end with you. Do not extend it to your family if you know you want to enjoy your life when you are old. Most of these old men and women you see living on that bridge, suffering. Some of them have well-to-do children, but they preferred, most of these children that you show too much favorism while growing up end up being nothing. They end up their life depending on you. Most of these children you pamper, you refuse to do African parenting. You are studying gentle parenting. Most of these children end up being a time bomb waiting to explode. Somebody like me, I cannot practice gentle parenting. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm in a modern world, but I can't. With the children we have these days, a child will ask you questions, you'll be like, who sent you? And I will start practicing gentle parenting. Spare the rod and spoil the child. I can't study it. I try my best to shower love, provide, nurture, be there for my children. I try to be everything for them. I try not to make them lack anything or anybody. That is why if you visit my house, you and my kids will be so good. You will think that once you leave, my children will cry. They will not miss you. My children don't miss any stranger. They don't miss any visitor. They don't miss any family member. I personally make sure they don't miss you. As soon as you travel, leave that morning, bye, that's the end. I make sure I reproject their memory. Yes, this person was not part of us. He came for a visit and he has gone. It doesn't mean they don't love you. I teach my children to love. I want them to have emotions. I want them to have affection, to have empathy. At least, if not for anything, they should first know that they are humans. They have human feeling before any other thing. Please, I am not perfect. You are not either. But if we can put our hands together, we can make a generation whereby we will have perfect kids. I cannot be struggling day and night trying to take care of my children. Teach them the right thing to do. Teach them God. And you will not teach yours. You will just leave your children to grow by the society. And you expect my kids to come and mingle with your children. I will make sure they don't. I will try my best to make sure I detach them from your kids. Please, take care of your children. At least if there is nothing I can offer you today being Children's Day, let this my words sink into your heart. Happy Children's Day once again to all the kids all over the world, and to me too. I'm a child. I love you so much. I pray that God will protect you, guide you, give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in your academics, to understand the world we live in, to understand the nature of people we live in, protect you from every evil uncle, evil aunties, those that will want to defile you, to steal your destiny, to destroy your future. May God protect you against such people. This is my prayer for all the kids out there. I love you so much and I care about you.